Okay, I'm with Janine from Shoalhaven Bat Clinic, or Bat
Shoalhaven Bat Clinic.
Clinic. Yeah. So what's funny is that I've been friends with her on Facebook for a while, and I didn't even know that until we walked into this aviary. And these are all the juvenile bats that we have here, right? You want to tell us a little bit about these
So
guys?
all these little ones were orphaned, and they've all been cared for by human foster parents.
Yeah.
Once they get to approximately 10 to 12 weeks of age and they actually start to fly, you can't have them in the house anymore for their own safety. So they then come into the creche, and there's Bo around here somewhere, and he's our creche daddy.
Yeah.
And he trains them to become little flying foxes again and not human babies. So they spend a few weeks in here, and then they take off into the flight aviary. Once they're able to sustain good flight and have built up their muscles, then they're going to be released, hopefully up north, because we don't have enough food sources down here because of the drought and the fires.
Yeah. So and then you've been getting more in because of the drought and the fires, like adults that you've been getting in.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of adults, and they're all at least a quarter of their body weight underweight, and that's just indicative of the lack of food sources that are around at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. So how many have you been getting in about like a week? Didn't you get like 16 in? And
yeah, we had I think it was 18 in 5 days.
18 in 5 days.
We get a lot out of fruit tree netting because of the scarcity of the food. And they then raid backyards, and unfortunately a lot of people don't net their trees properly, so we're working on teaching people to care for their trees properly, so that the animals, it's not just the flying fox, it's birds, it's possums, snakes, reptiles, everything.
We have the same problem in the States with people using bird netting in their gardens and stuff. And what they don't realize is, I don't even know how the garden stores sell this stuff as protection, because the bird netting is usually in the biologist world, it's like to trap things, and maybe to do some research on it, or some people do bad things with it, but really not for actually keeping the animals out. It just creates suffering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Down in Victoria, they're banning
Oh, really?
a lot of the netting.
Oh, that'd be
we
nice.
need that to go Australia wide.
Yeah, for sure. Because these guys are on the endangered list, correct?
Yes, they're listed as vulnerable to extinction. And if we keep losing them the way we have lately. So say hello.
Hello.
Say hello. So it's like, no, I want dinner.
Yeah.
I want dinner. I don't want to.
Yeah, and then speaking about dinner, the amount, so these guys normally eat pollen, but they eat fruit as well, and then the fruit, they have to go through a lot more of it, so the amount of food that these guys eat is pretty insane. It's a lot of, every day is probably, 12 buckets?
And they're 10 kilos.
10 kilos, we don't know kilos.
Oh,
in the
sorry.
States.
1 kilo is 2.2 pounds.
Oh, yeah. So that's a lot of food, a lot of volunteers that are doing this. But actually, it's not that many volunteers. It's a few volunteers that are extremely dedicated all the time to helping them. So when I say if you're interested in helping wildlife, it doesn't matter where you live. There's always a center somewhere that needs some help, whether it's just sweeping the floor, graphic design, chopping fruit. It really doesn't take that much to get involved. It just have the desire, and then it really does give back, because I've been meeting the best people out here and seeing the sweetest animals that are just curious, and they just need a little bit of help. So, all right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Thanks,
here.
everybody.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.